Thank you, great people. Thank you, lovers of mathematics. My name is Cletus Okoli, tutor Cletus Okoli. In today's class, we shall be taking Olympiad math question. It involves logarithms, and the question has given to us to solve if log x base 4 is equal to 1 all over 3. Then that we should evaluate for log 16 base 3. Beautiful. Kindly subscribe to my channel if it is your first time or stopping by. Meanwhile, I encourage you to watch this video till the end. I believe you will learn something. Alright, we dive in. Looking at this question, there are two ways or even more that we can solve it. But I want to start with the one first. And that one can involve logics because we are dealing with Olympiad math question. So the step-by-step approach to getting the answer is more important. Alright, we are given the log, that is solution, the log of x base 4 equal to 1 over 3. In laws of logarithm, one of the laws says that if I have log p, okay, base q, that it is equal to the log of p all over the log of q. So I will apply this law of logarithms in this place. And that means I shall be writing it now as the log of x to any base all over the log of 4, then equal to 1 all over 3. That is my first step. And the second step that I will take now, I want to take the reciprocal of both sides. My target is to see how I can move this 4 to the numerator so that I can begin to manipulate that 4 to get exactly 16. Also, I want to see how I can move this x to go down to the denominator so that at the end of the day, I will have it as the base. That is why I want to take the reciprocal of both sides. And doing that, what I will now have is reciprocal of the left-hand side will now be the log of 4, okay, all over the log of x. And by the right-hand side, if I take the reciprocal, it will be 3 all over 1. Which is the same thing as 3. So we can simply write it as the log of 4 all over the log of x equal to 3. Good. Alright. I have now gotten log x at the denominator and log 4 at the numerator. This 4 now, I will look for a way to make it to become 16, and then this x will now be the base. We move on. By this, I want to multiply both sides by 2. That is multiplying the left and the right hand side by 2. And doing that, I'll have 2 log 4 all over log x is equal to 2 multiplied by 3. Beautiful. A law in logarithm says that if we have the log of x raised to the power n, that it is equal to n, then log x. What does that mean? That if I have a log with power, the power can now multiply the log. And that means the value n coming to the front becomes n log x. I am going to apply that here. Since 2 is multiplying log 4, I can still move it to the front to become, that is, the way I have it here now is like I have it in this log by the right hand side. So I want to represent it exactly the way it is by the left in this log. Meaning that this my 2 will come to the front and it becomes, for me, the log of 4 raised to the power 2 all over the log of x. Then equal to 2 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 6. Beautiful. So I have applied this law. Remember, this first law was the first step I took into the question. And now, at this point, I applied the power law of logarithms. Okay, it can still be written as the log, of course, 4 raised to the power 2 is 16, all over the log of x, then equal to 6. Beautiful. Which means, if I now put it as a single log, since I have log here, 16, and log x, remember this law, that if I have log p divided by log q, it is the same thing as a single log of log p to base q. So I will now make my denominator, which is log q, to become the base of log 16. And that is the log of 16 to base x equal to 6. Final answer. You see, that is what we are given to find log 16 to base x, what the answer should be, and that answer is 6. Beautiful. Then, I want to take the second method of solving the same problem to see if it will actually give us the same answer. And what is that second method? This is more excellent one because it is an Olympiad question. Alright, we go on. The second method is that I am given method 2. Beautiful. I am given that log of x base 4, log of x base 4 is equal to 1 over 3. By definition of the logarithm, it is said that the log of a number n to base a is equal to x unknown. So by this definition, it means that the answer is a raised to power, or the power a to the power x is equal to n. This is the definition of logarithms. That the logarithm of a number to its own base is the power to which the base must be raised in order to obtain the number. The logarithm of a number n to its base a is the power, and that power we don't know it, to have represented it to become x, is the power to which the base must be raised. So base a raised to x, which is the answer, equal to the number n. So that is the definition of logarithm. Now, applying this law, it means that this question that I am given, that the base raised to power 1 over 3 is equal to x. Therefore, I can now write 4 to the power of 1 over 3 is equal to x. This way, I have gotten the value of x in the question that I am asked to evaluate. Therefore, with this now, I have known the value of x. I can now say, therefore, log 16 to base x can now be written as log 16, my x now becomes 4 to the power of 1 over 3. Now, there is also a law in logarithm, which is called the law of logarithm about the power of the base. And that law says that if you are given the log of x, then to base a raised to power 2, that it is going to be equal to, then the reciprocal of the power of the base. So the reciprocal of the power of the base here is 1 all over 2. Then the log of x base 2. So I'm going to apply this law here now into this place. What does it mean? I will take the reciprocal of the power of the base. The base here is 4. The power of the base is 1 over 3. So the reciprocal of 1 over 3 is 3. So this is now going to give me 3, then log, let me break it down a bit, 3, then log of 16 base 4. Beautiful. Now, I have applied this law, that I will take the reciprocal of the power of the base and use it to multiply the logarithm to its own base. And that is what I have done. So the reciprocal of 1 over 3 is 3. Then log 16 base 4. But we know that log 16 base 4 is actually 2. But log 16 base 4 is equal to x. Meaning that 4 raised to power x is equal to 16 by definition of logarithm, which I have explained here. So it implies that 4 raised to power x is equal to 4 raised to power 2, which is my 16 in index form to base 4. So the bases are the same, x9 is equal to 2. Now that I have known that x is equal to 2, I will come back to this place and then write that 3 log 16 base 4 is equal to 3 log 16 base 4 is gotten to be 2. 3 multiplied by 2, and that is equal to 6. Giving us that the logarithm of 16 to base x, if x is gotten from the given question to be equal to 4 raised to power 1 over 3, then when we substitute that x, the value of x, into the main given question that we are asked to evaluate. After solving it, our answer will be equal to 6. Authenticating what we have gotten here. In conclusion, the answer to this question now therefore is equal to 6. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Remember to subscribe to my channel, like my videos for more access to my videos. God bless you.